You do get what you think about. The thing is that there are so many people who are thinking about the things that they want. Like they're thinking about the subject of the wanted, but they're unable to get into an energetic frequency, like basically the side of the subject that is the having of it. Right? Like we think of this desire and then immediately you start thinking about, well, how would that come? How would I even get that? How would I pay for it? Who would pay for it? Right? What would have to happen in order for that to happen? And you literally become the resistance to between you and what you want. Right? I relate this a lot to the memory card game where you're flipping over cards and you want to be a match to what you are asking for. Anything that you're asking for is likely only because you believe you'll feel better in the having of it. And so in order to be a match to these things, instead of identifying like, oh, I need more money, or, oh, I need a better relationship, and then thinking about, oh, but my current reality, and immediately going into the frequency of the current reality and manifesting more of it, you immediately identify the preference, right? The question that I started to ask myself on a daily basis is like, what do you prefer? Even in good situations, when I would love something, I'm like, I love this. Is there anything that can make it better? Because you always want to be thinking about the next level up, the next level of relief and abundance. That's hard. That's easy to find. So anytime I would face dissatisfaction, I would ask myself, what do you prefer? And this is how you take yourself out of the first step and into the third step, really, right? Because in the first step, you experience contrast, right? You're living as you should, you're observing as you should, and you experience contrast as you should. And the next step, right, is that we're in that first step, rockets of desire are shot off where basically the universe understands your preference immediately. In the second step, you become it, right? It is yours. It's there. It's given. That third step is the one that some people just don't, it takes them, they have to maneuver through a lot of resistance in order to move into this step a lot of the time. And this is the shortcut that you want to start practicing in order to live a more free-flowing life. You want to be able to transition straight from like having that contrast, experiencing, evaluating it, asking the questions that you need to ask, into what version of you who can receive the answer. And what that looks like is saying, what is my preference? And then looking for ways to feel the way that you'll feel when that thing comes in the now moment. So you look around, you shoot off a desire, right? You face contrast, you shoot off a desire. I would like more money. I'd like a better relationship. And then you look for your preferences. Instead of sitting in and sulking in the way that it currently is, you start to acknowledge the things about your current relationship or your current car or your current financial state that you would prefer be better. Wouldn't it be so nice if I could? And when I can, I'll really enjoy this. And if you can't find it on that subject, you pick a new subject. It's another place where people often get lost. They try really hard to massage a subject into feeling good. If you're having a hard time getting there, first of all, go to bed. Always go to sleep, rest, right? That will slow your active thought, your active vibration, right? And help you to come into alignment with source. And don't be afraid to think about something else, right? Sometimes if you can't get into alignment on that, then you think about something else. It's important to understand that if 10 things are going, it's important for you to understand that if 9 things are going really, really, really well in your life and one thing is not, and you focus your energy toward that one thing that you feel like you need to fix, all other 9 things will slowly start to match the vibration of the one that's going terrible. And that's because your focus and your expectation is powerful. And it's not about the exact words or thoughts that you're thinking. That's why affirmations are not always, I don't necessarily recommend that, because words don't teach, right? Those words don't necessarily mean what you're feeling, the feeling that you have behind it.